YouTube, what's up guys, Dceptions here, and today I'm bringing you a video on my story on how I got to the skill level that I'm at right now. Now I know I'm not the best Call of Duty player in the world, but I can certainly handle myself in practically any situation. It started out like any other kid did. My first Call of Duty game was Modern Warfare 2. Now I wasn't like I am now. I would just hop on, play like 2 games a day, and both games I would go like 2-13. I was never too good at it, but I was on PlayStation, and so when Modern Warfare 3 came out, that was kind of my game. But I was a different player than I am right now. In the MW3 days, I was kind of the guy, you know, that sat on the outskirts of the map just going for kill streaks. For some reason, I always wanted a Moab. And it was so hard for me to get. It took me almost a year to get a Moab. But I was the kind of player that never rushed, that always stayed on the outskirts of the map. And then I was at school one day, and I was talking to my best friend. His name's Tevin Mitchell. His name's Dceptions. I don't know if you've seen him in any of my videos. But he told me to get an Xbox 360, so I bought an Xbox 360 and started playing with him. Well, we started playing in lobbies together and stuff, and he was telling me that I sucked and I don't need to play like I am now. And don't get me wrong, at first it really hurt my feelings, you know, that one of my good friends told me that I sucked. But I listened to him, and he told me that if I wanted to, he could kind of train me and make me better and get me playing like I need to play to, you know, maximize my skill level. So I started listening to him, and we would go in private matches and we would 1v1, and he would absolutely annihilate me. And anytime I did something wrong, he would say, "Austin, you suck, you're terrible, stop playing Call of Duty, you're never going to make it anywhere." And I know what you guys are thinking. This guy sounds like a pretty big asshole. But he was doing it to benefit me. It really helped. I didn't think it helped when he was doing it at first. But then once I actually started noticing changes in my gameplays, how I started going, instead of 30 and 20, I would go 30 and 5. I would go, you know, I was just going positive by a lot better, and I noticed that more people wanted to play with me. And so when Ghost came out, me and Tevin started playing Ghosts a lot, and in Ghost, we was kind of on the same skill level. He was a little better than me on some days. I was a little better than him on some days. And we was really in the mood to try to play, you know, gamer battles, GB games, wager matches, all that kind of stuff. And we thought we were really good. And then my friend Tevin introduced me to a guy named Flash. It's safe to say he's one of the best people I've ever played against in Call of Duty. I thought I was, you know, I was the best Ghost player in the world. Well, I 1v1'd him, and I got 3 kills on him. And I said, "Man, you suck. I don't know why Tevin thinks you're so good." And then he said, "Oh, you really want me to try?" And I said, "You're trying, shut up." He said, "Alright, hold on one second." And he got a 30 kill streak on me. I didn't get another kill. And that really just opened my eyes to how much I needed to improve and how much that I still lacked in getting better. Because playing against him, he played the gamer battles. He played the wager matches. And he was the kind of player that you would see in the GB match. So it was good for me to, you know, 1v1 him. And I played against him a couple other times. I kept getting a little better and a little better. But he was mostly concerned with his GB team and everything like that, so I was never able to play with him much. But when I did, it was always a great learning experience. He taught me a lot. He taught me how to play smart. Like, if you guys see my gameplays, if you watch closely, I can outsmart a lot of players, but sometimes my aim is what gets me. I can think on a dime, it's just my aim isn't always the best. And then when Black Ops 2 came out, I kind of went back to PlayStation, or I started playing Black Ops 2, and I went back to PlayStation. I started playing with my cousins and all my PlayStation friends. Well, oh my God, how'd you get so good? How'd you get so good? And they even noticed the change in my gameplay. So a bunch of people have been asking me, you know, how do I get better? How can I improve myself, and how can I self-improve? And my best advice to you is, in those lobbies that you're just getting absolutely annihilated in, don't back out. You know, stay strong, keep playing. Your KD might, you know, take a loss in that game, and you might not do as good as you want to do, but it's going to make you better, because if you can do good against the guys that's absolutely annihilating your team, you can do good against almost anyone that you play against. That's how playing against Flash, and that's how playing against Tevin really helped me out. They showed me how to rush properly. They showed me how to aim around corners. They taught me never to sprint around corners. They turned me into the Call of Duty player I am now. And as of right now, I'm trying to get a GB team together. So if anyone that's watching this wants to start a GB team, or wants to, you know, just try out, see if we can do anything in some wager matches or something like that, just leave your gamer tag in the comment section down below. I am on Xbox One, so if you have a PlayStation 4, unfortunately we can't play together. But yeah, this has been the story on how I got to the skill level I am right now, and I guess this is going to wrap up the video. So YouTube, thank you.